Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Blue Archive. In the last part, we did the event with the whole thing with jury and the school lunch club having a day off. Didn't really quite go as planned. We had a runaway pancake on the loose, all that kind of fun stuff. Now we're off to a new event, the Prey Ball Swing for the Grand Slam. So, let's check this event out and see what it's about, shall we? We also have a new character too, Ray. I think Ray, the baseballer, part of the baseball club. So she's a new character. Hello, baseball fans! We're here today for a game between the Corgi Heroes and the Abyssian Pillagers. We would like to give our sincere thanks to all the fans who come to our stadium today. The game is about to start. Let's hear it for our players. You can really feel the excitement. Of course, the heroes and the pillagers have a lot of history between them. That's what makes the Shiratori series so compelling. This is just a friendly game, but the fans aren't as strong as you'd see in the A-League series ever. So, some background info. The heroes in the Corgi Electronics, they're the company baseball team. The pillagers on our company team too. They're from Merchants Guild run the Kanesaki port. See, the Merchants Guild provides the raw materials for the electronics company's products. At first, they just started having casual weekend games together, and now every game of theirs is a much watch for all of Shiratori City. Both teams put their whole heart into it, and they're always looking for new players for their company staff. If you're wondering, I'm a Heroes fan myself. I feel like I have a lot in common with the Millennium Baseball Club. Go Heroes, woo! Me, I don't really usually come to the stadium, but for my trainer, I'm happy to be here. And I think this is the first time Samaria has been a focal point in an event. I mean, she played a minor role in the last event, in the event before. What did she play? No, it was the event before with the whole thing with the. Was it Rhea? Seiya, excuse me, Seiya. She played a minor role in that one, so this is the first time she's actually had a central role. Though I do think we'd be better off channeling this passion as something more long-term than our own healthy stamina. Samaria, are you talking about training again? Here? Now? Of course, Ray. You need stamina as a foundation to do anything when she's not wrong. Look at those players. Think of the discipline it takes to train yourself to that level. That's a good point. You sound uncertain about that. Do I, Sensei? Well, I suppose I might have come across that way. What exactly am I uncertain about, you ask? Well, how much do you know about the Shiratori series statistics? I mean, not that I'm expecting you to know off the top of your head. Oh, this is quite a long-running series, isn't it? Wait, is this a typo? Is it Sumeri? Well, yeah, I guess it doesn't take too long to search it up. Is what a typo? According to this, the heroes have played 189 games against the pillagers and lost every single one of them. Every single one? For almost 200 games? I would lose my fucking mind. Well, that's just the raw numbers. And yeah, the numbers are important, but we hand out participation trophies for a reason, right? I think that's adding insult to injury. So, okay, yeah, that's how the games have turned out so far. But they're always close, just 1 or 2 runs most of the time. Sometimes the heroes are ahead until they aren't. Sometimes it's hopeless and they almost catch up. And that's what keeps fans coming back. I like to call the heroes the hounds because they're always chasing that win. Chasing it means they haven't caught it yet, though. Yes, they're working on that. Anyway, that's the appeal. Even when they lose, we all want to see if they make it next time. Next time, you know. Next game for sure. So here I am cheering for them again. Go Heroes, you can do it! Oh, she's dedicated. Baseball's deep. Good boy! I'm the last person to ever have a conversation about baseball. A couple years, I think like 2 years ago at this point, maybe, yeah, about 2 years ago. I went on, the last time I went on a vacation out of state, I went to Michigan. I got dragged to Detroit to watch a baseball game live. I mean, it was a cool experience, but I am like the last person you want to bring to any kind of like sports game because I don't care for sports. I hate sports. And baseball is like one of those I really don't care about. So bringing a non-sports fan to a baseball game was well, you can probably imagine how that went for me. I mean, it was an experience. I mean, I'll give it that. So, thumbs up for the experience of sitting at a baseball game, but I will never do. I won't do it again. The only sport I had like some remote interest was soccer, and that was it. And that's not enough for me to actually express interest in it. I just had a slight, well, you know what I mean. But to people who do, they can mean the whole world. That just goes to show I need to train even harder. Not everything is about your training. Let's go, heroes. Thank you, Sensei. I knew you'd have a soft spot for the hounds. I'm not sure that's what's happening here. Hey there, you three on the camera! Congratulations, it's photo time! What's this? Oh, we're doing photo time? You two probably don't know. This is a kind of a game for the fans. If you get caught on the camera together in mid-game, you gotta bunch up and pose. Alright, get him tight and pose, show us your best! So the spectators have their own culture. That's interesting, don't you think, trainer? In that case, I can't refuse. Neither can I. Let's make it look good, Sensei. Where's the Sensei at? What the fuck? Great. Yes, great pose, thank you. Alright, back to the game. Where's Sensei at? It's just those two. Well, while we're talking, the pillagers got their first hit, and they're ahead already. Oh boy. Hey, is that? Looks like Shell Sensei. Haven't seen them here before. What are they doing here? I don't know, but maybe it's a sign. This could be our chance to finally turn things around. Oh, well, okay, cool. We're gonna get sucked into this, aren't we? Home run! Swing for the grand slam. Alright. What do we got here? We got 9 episodes. Last time I was able to get all of them done in one video. Will I be able to do the same thing here? We will see. If not, I will see where I'm at in like episode 4 or 5, and we'll just play it by ear. Got a prize raffle too. All right, interesting. Let's do it. Never say never. Wow, we're actually in the heroes' locker room. I'm not very familiar with baseball culture, but they don't usually invite fans to the team facilities, do they? And they don't sneak them in like they did with us. Shell Sensei, welcome. I don't believe we met. Pardon me, let me introduce myself. I'm the coach of the Corgi Heroes. The coach, wow! This is... As your students mentioned, we don't normally bring fans into the facilities, especially not mid-game. But there's an urgent issue, and Sensei, we need your help. We need you to save the heroes! From what exactly? Is it something to do with training? Probably not. The truth is... Hello, coach. New orders. You better be ready. I'm ready. What do you want? Is it money? If so, it's not money. What's important is the game. Now listen closely. I'm only going to say this once. Next time your team comes to the plate, get a man on base, then bunts. Got it? I want to see exactly that. Nothing else. If you step out of line, you're going to force my hand. And if you call Valkyr if the game gets interrupted in any way, same thing. I'll do it right then and there. I'll call again when you're back to the bat, and you will pick up. Did they hang up? I didn't like that voice at all. Sounded like they're using a modulator. Why do they keep doing this? What are they threatening you with? Maybe I should explain that first. If I can get the words out. And why are they threatening you? What is that? What does that understand a game from threatening a baseball coach? I have no idea about any of this. I can barely even think about it. It's so scary. They said, well, you see, the heroes have an exclusive deal with a certain chew toy factory, and they said they blow it up. They're terrorists. They're the worst. I mean, that's bad, but okay, slow down. A chew toy factory? Coach? I'm sorry, I don't really understand. Okay, let me tell you the rest. The chew toys they make are just the right hardness, and I don't know what they do with the texture, but it makes them feel perfect in your mouth. I wouldn't know, I'm not a dog. Plus, they add this umami flavor that seeps out of the longer you chew. It's indescribable. It's that good. When the players get too excited, they chew on them to regulate their feelings and all that. Most of the team swears by them, and they hardly ever step up to the plate or the mound without chewing on them first. If we didn't have them, our batting average would drop by half at least. And our era, woof. I see. I still don't really get it, but the team's performance is at stake. Trainer, I'm not as familiar with baseball as Ray is, but all this threatening and whatnot doesn't seem very sportsmanlike. No, it doesn't. And nice job talking about sports outside of training. Maybe baseball's broadening your perspective. A healthy perspective comes from a healthy body. Problems are easier to solve when you're fit, you know? You're doing so well! Alright, Coach, I think I understand. Then, could you help us? Hey, speaking as a baseball fan, or just as a sports fan in general, this is super wrong. Baseball stadiums are sacred. You don't mess with that. Especially now with terror threats. Can't let them get away with it. No way. I agree, Trainer. If we were to let these terrorists have their way, it wouldn't just impact the game, it could change the entire sports scene in all of Coldest. Good, we all agree. We'll find a way to help. Thank you. Thank you. What exactly can we do, though? Look around the stands for the culprit. Right, we don't have any other leads, so that'd be a good way to start. That's like picking picking hay out of a needle stack. Or no, I got that wrong. It's picking a needle out of a haystack. I got that mixed up. Right, of course. The Shiratori series isn't live streamed. If the bad guys are watching the game in real time, they have to be doing it right here in the stadium. One of their people does, at least. They said they call back by the end of the inning. That's true, and they can make more demands. We'll have to be ready. Ha! Say we join the call. We can listen in, maybe talk to the culprit ourselves while we're looking for them. Right, we might be able to trick them into giving something away. Ray, as trainer, I'll leave that part to you. I'm an athlete, not a hostage negotiator. You need anything done physically, though? I'm on it. Alright, let's divvy up the roles. One team handles the phones, one goes out and searches for the caller. That sounds good. I'll help with the calls and search on the side. And I'll be the primary searcher. Sounds like you got a right idea, Sensei. I'll keep the line open. And Sumeri, was it? That's right, Coach. What's up? Well, I think Ray will blend in, but you might want to stand out a bit if you go poking around. How so? Trainer, is there something wrong with my outfit? No, that's not what they meant. Although I guess I'm not exactly dressed for baseball. Alright, what do you suggest? Well, we're in a baseball stadium, so there must be some stupid clothes around. Like what, specifically? Hey, Coach, do you have any... yes I do! I can go grab some right now! Oh boy. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Alright, thanks for waiting, everybody. Come on out, Samari. Look at her, she's so cute! These feel a little kind of refreshing. Hey, trainer. How do I look? You like? Dig it! I approve. That was really suit you, Samari. It's like we're seeing a whole new side of you. Really? I mean, I've always liked Samari's like base design. I mean, there are a lot of base designs that I like. There are some that I don't like, but I really liked hers, and this is even better. If you say so, trainer. And I think this is her first like alternate form too. So it's good that they're branching out the characters who don't have like an alternate form. Maybe I could use these. Especially since I can distribute drinks to the crowd while I'm wearing them, like healthy protein drinks. Is that what that is on our back? That's really not it, Samari. Anyway, I think we're good to go now. Let's get moving. We've been talking for a while. They could have flipped the inning by now. Actually, still just one out. We got time. Wait, all this time I just won out? How many at-bats have they had? Well, hey, baseball's full of surprises. You never know what will happen until the very end. Well, you're not wrong about that. Alright. Wake me up for the reversal. Wake me up for the reversal. Things are heating up, aren't they, trainer? The crowd's just screaming and shouting left and right. These games are like that. It's strange. What's strange? So does she have like a water jug on her back? Is that what she has in there? It's just so different from what I'm used to. The Athletics Training Club is all about focus and discipline. Analyzing lifestyle patterns to achieve the greatest results, setting optimized schedules for cardio and weight training, managing food intake, all with the final goal of sculpting the body you want. There's no room for anyone else to butt in. It's all about analysis and personal will. You can ask for help, of course, but it's just you that's in the center of it all. It's almost like that kind of modern day asceticism. I probably botched that word. At the heart of it all, it's a fight against yourself. That's very in depth. Is it? To me, it's just a simple truth. But, back on topic, these team sports seem like the opposite of that. I understand the rules, mind you, hitting the ball, comparing statistics, and in that process, the team members have to cooperate and collaborate, execute instructions, and still demonstrate their own individual skills. It's harmonious in a way. I think I understand where all this passion comes from. But, how should I put this? I'm starting to think this passion might have a downside. I mean, we're looking for anyone who's acting suspiciously. Because we think they could be connected to the culprit, but... well, it's a bit awkward to say this. But at this point, just about everyone's acting suspiciously. Special thank you to all our fans who came to the stadium to cheer on the heroes today. Thank you very much, we love you! If you love us, then prove it already! Yeah, you would have trained harder if you cared so much. I bet that ball's a fake. We should cut it open. Maybe there's a tennis ball inside. That'd explain a lot. Start playing to win instead of figuring out new ways to lose. You come up here and cheer. We'll play ball. Just quit so you don't keep dragging us down. Ooh. Honestly, I've seen worse around here, but yeah, sometimes they're like this. Phew, baseball. So this is what counts as cheering now? Or did they add in a new definition to the word when I wasn't looking? They're angry because they care, I guess? They wouldn't be upset if it weren't for one opponent for them. Even so, there's a limit to everything, you know? To thank the fans for the support, we prepare an autograph session for after the game. We don't need autographs, we need wins! Remember what those are. The game needs a content warning. I'm gonna have a stroke watching this full-on disgrace. Jesus Christ. Hey, pitcher, just throw it down the middle. What? Let me hit it. Or let him hit it. Whatever. I'll bet anybody 10 to 1 this team will never win. Sure as I know anything, I know that. Excuse me, coming through. Who are you? Oh yeah, you! Give me a drink! Now! I guess I could use a drink to cool off too. 2 drinks coming up. Ugh, what is this? It's all grainy and eggy. Now I just feel bloated from stuff. It's like it's bubbling inside. That's an apt description of a protein drink. It doesn't have any lactose or fat, no excess calories, no risk of lactose intolerance. Plus, it has fast-absorbing, isolated whey protein. I don't know what the fuck that is. Gets your amino acids right where they need to be in your muscles. But just like any protein, you ought to drink it slowly. Too quickly without any lactose or fat, it can cause a little indigestion. Are you trying to piss me off? Who drinks protein at a ball game? You know what? I can't even watch this game. I'm gonna turn around and take it out on you. They're even more agitated than the rest of the crowd. They called for the pitcher to give the other team a hit, so clearly they wanted the team to lose. And after a healthy protein drink, they're still aggressive. What is she mumbling to herself now? What's wrong with her? Trainer, these have to be the culprits. How did you get to that conclusion? Well, even with all this abnormal behavior around us, these two stand out as the worst. The only other person we've heard here, besides this antisocial, was the voice on the phone. All the pieces fit together perfectly. I don't know what you're yapping about, but you're in for a world of it now. All right, trainer. Oh boy. Time to bring them justice. Is this all right? Is this really all right? Trust me. Don't worry about them. I know they're stressed now. But after this is all said and done, I'll give them each a one-on-one personal training session. Wait, why would you? Because exercise relieves stress, so obviously, you sweat it out. There's really no better solution to stress. Shut up and eat lead! I'll teach you not to mess with a pissed-off fan. Oh boy. Alright. Sadly... Why doesn't Sumeri... Wait, doesn't Sumeri have her own form with this window of character banners? Why does she have her base form? I thought she had her own like banner. I know Ray's in the banner, but I thought she had her own form too with this banner. Interesting. Don't know why she's not using her her other form. Honestly, I think that's the first time I've actually seen Sumeri's her skill, her EX. I do dig the music though. I kind of like the music. I can jive to that. I can jive to that music. No way. We even lost in the stands. I'm so mad. Oh. They really were just violent fans. That's a little disappointing. There. Well, she tried. Finally, after a long, brutal inning, the heroes finally get a third out. Bottom of the second coming up next. Here's hoping the heroes can make a comeback. Oh, the heroes are going to bat again. That means the culprit's going to call. Trainer, you should go find Ray. Will you be alright? Don't worry about me. The stands are not that big. The stadium's not that big. We'll find each other again later. For now, I'll keep searching on my own. Look, taking the call. Alright.
凄まじい熱気ですね。脱水症状に気をつけないと。
Moneyball! Sensei over here. Phew, wasn't sure I'd find you in the crowd here. Has anything happened? Nope, nothing yet. No new leads so far. Anyway, the heroes are about to bat, so the culprit ought to call soon. That's gotta be them. Good. Okay. I'm okay now. Are you listening, Coach? Don't worry, I'm listening. You're saying don't worry after anything like that? That defense was pitiful. I'll make this short. Get the first hitter to base and then bunt. Do exactly that, nothing else. You hear me? Hold on, there's a lot of rules to think about here, spoken and unspoken. Conventions too, and traditional strategies. Words you're not supposed to say are the thing you have to retaliate for a beanbag. Or the thing where you shouldn't bunt in the early game. We're at the bottom of the second. They barely seen any pitches, and you want them bunting already? Look at who's batting second. Solid contact rates, above average sprint speed, and he's been slugging lately. He's perfect to set the table for the cleanup hitter. And you want him to lay one down? Seriously? Have you even looked at the sabermetrics? Punching the situation lowers your run expectancy. What's a sabermetric? She's too deep in this. It's like the math of baseball. He charted it all out. With a runner on first and nobody out, the team averages 0.88 runs in that inning. It's a 43.4% chance to score at least once. But if you bunt and give up on one out to move the runner to second, the average drops to 0.71% and just a 41.6% chance to score. Jesus Christ, she's too deep in this. What is she even saying? Man, I'm with you right there. I don't know what the fuck she's saying. There's a movie you should watch where they use that kind of math to scout players and optimize everyone's stats. And the team goes all the way over from the bottom to the top. In fact, if you're interested, Sensei, we could have a... What? Shut up, you phony! Phony? You don't know the half of it. Did you even look up the batting average for the third hitter before you started yapping? Go on, pull it up right now. Alright, fine, let's see. Here's number 3 hitter. I mean, batting average is kind of outdated, but... What? This can't be right. 0.17? 17%? Did you get it now, huh? What an amazing hitter! What? By hero standards, I mean. He's got better stats than I do. You're a baseball player? Yep, I'm rocking a massive .080 myself. .080. Point is, he's one of the strongest hitters we've got. You want him to bunt? In terms of game flow or resource utilization, it's a waste of... Enough! If you don't want to do what I say this instant, I'll blow that shooting toy factory apart, down to the last brick! You get all that, Coach? Yes, I heard it. You made a good point, but our hands are tied. So we go with the bunt then. But before that, we have to get a man on base, and... Oh, here we go. Whee! It's a hit! Oh no, grounded to the shortstop! But the shortstop dropped the ball. They fumbled. Now they're stumbling. This is our chance. Yes, run, run, run like it depends on it. Taylor just dropped the ball and the leadoff hitter makes it to first. That shortstop must have been nervous. Or maybe the top of the second ran too long, but they need another warm-up. Could the tide be turning? Will the Heroes ride an epic saga today after the great comeback? Here comes the number 3 hitter. He's got a good chance for a long fly, and it's a bunt. That's very unexpected. Please, please, you have to make it. The ball rolls toward third base, just slow enough to give the runner a chance. Well, it went in the right direction. Looks like they caught the defense off guard a bit. I suppose that makes it a worthwhile sacrifice. We did it. Phew. This is not good for my heart. Good, now for the cleanup hitter. Now you can swing away. One run. Just one run, step by step. You've got this. You're not wrong, Coach. We can bring it in from here. You're right. We can. This could set up a strike for us. Number 4 hitter steps into the batter's box. The air is tense. This could be a turning point. Baseball may all be all statistics, but these days, but flow is all still important. Right? Right. Some people say a team's true skill is all about extending to that flow. And here comes the first pitch. It's a hit. It's a hit. Oh no! Now the floater to the third base now. The runner in second blew his timing. And now it's a rundown. There's no escape. He's caught between second and third. They've got him trapped. And he's out. So much for that. The Heroes needed that run. They're disappointing. Oh. Sensei, are you okay? I'm fine. Was it you, Coach? It wasn't me. Then who? It was me! Huh. A lazy pop-up to third. Cast causing a rundown now. The cleanup hitter can't even get out of the infield. Both runners hesitating. How is this a team? How is this a team? Good Lord, he's angry. Let's go, heroes. Let's go. Don't stop that. Your cheers are just prolong the agony. Okay, fine. The game isn't over yet. It ain't over till it's over, right? I love that saying. Shut up! Okay, new plan. Working backwards. We're pulling the pitcher in the third and launching a counterattack. Wait, what? Wait. Pulling the starter already? He hasn't even made it through the fifth. I mean, yeah, he had a rough start. But he's got potential, I think. Are you blind? Oof, you're mean. I don't know what the fuck ERA is. That's a baseball term. I have no fucking idea what that term is supposed to even mean. His ERA is 7. You call that potential? Yeah, I do. That's not even 10. I think they fainted. You know, for all this chaos they're causing, it sounds like they've got it rough too. Alright, that's it. You people shut up and do exactly as I say, or I'll burn down the whole freaking stadium, including the stands. The stands? Yeah, you heard me. Pull the pitcher in the 3rd. Good lord. What do we do now, Sensei? For now, let's look around the stands some more. Yeah, alright. Let's do that. I can't tell if this guy's a threat or if he's just a die-hard baseball fan who wants to win, wants his team to win, but it goes about in a roundabout way. Wow, it's really hectic. There's so many people. Though I guess that makes sense. There's a lot of Pillager fans here too. At this rate, the game might end before we can even check half. Woo, let's go. Let's have a great day. Let's party time. Now that's a cheer. I know who that is, but I'm feeling her energy. Maybe I shouldn't be the one to say this, but cheering for the heroes kind of leaves you feeling drained sometimes. Wait, I know who that is. Sensei? Who is it? Ah, it's Hanai! Yeah, God, we haven't seen her in a while. She's a cheerleader! Go, you're our... what was it again? Anyway, what kind of cheerleader are you? Wings of our dream beyond the sky! Oh. Sensei! Oh wow, I get to just bump into you? Lucky me! Whoa, easy there, Hanai. Sensei, who's this? Hi, I'm Asagos Hanai. I'm a first year at the Eternity General School. Remedial Knights. Medicine knows no bound over borders. Day does not. Good to see you. Great to see you. Who's your friend? We're treating Sensei like a ping pong ball here. Hi, yeah, I'm the Masa Ray, first year from Millennium Science School. For now, part of the Athletics Training Club. But I'm also in the Millennium Baseball Club. I'm the cleanup batter. Or cleanup hitter, excuse me. Wow, really? That's awesome. Do you know a lot about baseball? Nope, not a thing. I see. For now, I'm just here to cheer, but if you need any medical help, let me know. I am a remedial knight. But, for some reason, a lot of people around seem to be getting headaches all of a sudden. But I got that covered. I found an old medicine box in the Trinity Library. It said headaches are caused by evil spirits entering the head and taking up space in the skull. Is that really how headaches are? I don't think it's it. But if you split the skull and pour in some vinegar, you know, for sanitation, all those evil spirits come flying right out. No more headaches. Okay, no, I'm shutting that down. I like how, I like how no is like all capitalized. Okay, no. I'm shutting that down. Really? Oh. Wow, there was another theory in the second chapter. It said headaches come from excessive secretion of black bile. What the fuck that's supposed to mean? So what you do is grind the seeds of a skullcap flower and then take them with honey. That'll cure it for sure. First I've heard of that. But Trinity's prestigious and all. Maybe they've developed their own healing methods? Anyway, what brings you here, Hanai? Just cheering like you saw. Do you want to watch me, Sensei? You too, Ray. Shut up, let's go! Further, faster flight! Once more to make tomorrow bright! You're really showing your passion for the heroes. I appreciate it. Just what they need. Happy to help. Who are the heroes? What? Oh, that's the name of the team. that's playing the game? Or were you cheering for the pillagers? I don't understand the question. I look, she said that with like with a smile on her face. I just heard someone needed a good cheer. I couldn't just sit idly by, right? So I came running. Simple as that, huh? Yep, simple as that. I like to cheer for other people. I hope my cheers make them feel better, you know? Maybe it'll get them to keep trying or instead of giving up. As long as they keep trying, there's always a chance. What's better than that, right? If the captain were here, she'd probably agree with me. She'd say cheering was a kind of a medicine, and medicine knows no borders. She would probably say that. Yeah, I could probably see her saying that. You know, honestly, a lot of strong feelings come out in these stands. But we hardly ever see as much pure passion as you're bringing to the table. I mean it. Maybe we've lost something important. My heart feels cleansed now. I know that. Oh, Hanai, did you, maybe around here, did you see anybody who deemed a little suspicious or off? Maybe someone who really wants to seem to win or lose? Not that I remember, sorry. I see. It's funny. You stand down, some people would say that makes you the most suspicious. But in this case, I'd say that ironically makes you the least likely to be the culprit. Huh? What culprit? Just a little local incident we're looking into. But that aside, I've gotta say, I've just met you and I think you're awesome. Thank you for spreading your cheer to everybody. Like I said, the heroes really need it right now. I'm not sure I completely understand, but I'm glad I could help. I really am. Hey, Hanai, could you come help us with the cheer real quick? Gotta go. Someone needs me. I'll see you next time, Sensei. Nice meeting you, Ray. Bye-bye. Oh boy. And there she goes, before I can even say goodbye back. She just burst with energy. You know, I'm not sure this metaphor fits exactly, but she's like our home run. Home run? For me, home runs are like crown jewels of baseball. Some people say base hits are better strategically. They keep the pitcher tense and they can lead to fielding errors. Other people say home runs are better because they're guaranteed a score. No matter what everyone else is, no matter what else is happening. But I don't care about that. I mean, I like all the stat crunching and everything. But for me, home runs are the exception to that. It's hard to explain. I guess you could say, well, for the winning team, a home run secures a victory. For the losing team, it gives them hope that they can start making a comeback. I love the way the ball arcs when someone hits a home run. That little white dot flying way up into the sky, and then when the batter jogs around the bases with nothing in their way, that's awesome to me. And more than just the game, home runs give everybody the hope you can do something amazing, all in one great moment. That one swing, it's so full of life and vitality and drive. I don't see that kind of life in people very often. But Hanai, she doesn't have that kind of life inside. She gives it out to others. I've got nothing but pure affection and admiration for that. You're like that too, you know? Well, maybe sometimes. Losing still hits hard with me. And I know it's part of the deal. All games are win some, lose some. And you might not know, but my Millennium Baseball Club isn't exactly the strongest team. We even struggle to win practice matches against those robots in the engineering department whips up. Well, that's not strong at all, considering what goes on with them. But even with all those L's in the record, I still love baseball. It just means I have to accept winning and losing. Still, winning does feel good. And I want to see the heroes win. At least, I want them to play so hard, we can all say good game at the end. I don't think I'm the only Heroes fan who feels that way. And Heroes fans in particular are a very passionate bunch. Just think, at any moment, one of them could hit a home run, change the flow, set a new pace, maybe even lead to a win. Wouldn't that be amazing? She's way too deep in all this. Spoken like a sportswoman. You got to think that way when you watch a Heroes game, right? Have you met? Oh, he's a 20-year Heroes fan. They call him the Smiling Monk. He got that nickname from always sharing the game with a smile on his face. You're making me blush. I'm just an ordinary baseball fan. Ah, I see. Well, we have that in common. I love that fans can meet for the first time and open up like this. We have so many things in common. The same view of the game, the same feelings about it. That's one of the great things about baseball, or about sports in general, really. Don't you think so, Sensei? The ball count is three balls and 1 strike. And it's a hit! A shallow second base fly. Oh my. They dropped the ball. The hero second baseman dropped the ball. That runner is coming home. Can't believe he dropped that ball, folks. What was that, huh? A formerly generous fan. Oh no. He lost a smile. You losers! You call yourselves ball players? You miss an easy fly and look what happens! Screw this, screw everything! It's the smiling monk. Well, Sensei, I guess. Even monks can push so far. Oh no. Good lord. Oh, fuck, dude. I've got time for maybe one more. The key is an unbreakable spirit. Certainly, that sounds about right. I see, so Ray's taking a breather then. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of running around. Not watching every person in this huge crowd for anything suspicious. It takes a toll, physically and mentally. How are you holding up? Are you holding up a case, Mary? I'm fine. I built up the stamina for this. In fact, I've spotted a couple of suspects, and as long as I'm wearing this and I'm playing part-timer, I think I know how to get close to them. Let's go. First, there's that person over there. Third pitch, straight, swing strike. Fourth pitch, splitter, ball. Fifth pitch, hit. Center field fly, so that makes the batting rate. And the pitcher's ERA is now... You see him, trainer? He's been scribbling notes this whole time. That definitely seems out of the ordinary. Definitely. I don't even know what baseball that well, and he's still sticking out to me. Why is he recording all the stats of both teams? Let me go find out. What am I planning on doing? Don't worry, trainer. I'm just doing my part-time job. You calculate the OPS. Hello, sir. Would you like a drink? Whoa, what? Drink? What? Come to think of it, I've been taking so many notes I forgot I was thirsty. Sure, let me have one of those. Here you go, drink up. Okay, next batter's stepping up and... What are you writing? This? Nothing much. Batting averages, pitch types, hitting results, that sort of thing. You wanna know why? None of your business! Just stick to your job. Did you see that, Sensei? We'll need to investigate further. Let's not get too obvious about it. Right. You maybe missed the play. You ruined it. I only get the points from the betting site after I upload everything in real time. The sketchy gambling site where you're trying to sway the odds. You know I'm a fan. I bought the ticket. I'll do what I want here. That doesn't sound right to me. Fans are here for the players, and the players are here for the fans. Sports culture needs fans, lots of them, but there are still lines and boundaries. Think of the training center if the members just did what they wanted. What then? I didn't ask for a lecture. Whatever, I'm out of here. Well, I guess we did stop a corrupted fan. But he didn't seem like the culprit to me. I mean, I think it was still good to stop him. Thank you for saying that, trainer. But let's not give up. If I give up now, I miss out on all the stair climbing. This next leads over this way. Go heroes, fight, win! March the drums of victory right where they're with you. It's your squad. Not just that, trainer. Look closer. They might seem like your run-of-the-mill drum-based cheerleaders, but did you know drummers can actually send a secret message in Morse code? I thought Samara was reading too deeply into it, but... How'd you know? We had the perfect plan. Poses hero fans and use Morse code to steal their signals. How could you figure it out? I took Morse code as an elective. The code cracking club members looked like they could just use some training. You did? Was that your only reason? It's a bit of a tangent, but I do want to say something here. The reason why wins and losses are noble is because they're in implicit agreement that the games are fair. Twisting that fairness like you're doing just cheapens the win. True sports depend on sportsmanship. Sure, but we're scared, okay? What if we lose the heroes? What if this loser team actually beats us? None of us Pillager fans could handle that. I mean, it's not like they're winning now, but they could win. We don't know. That's one of the great things about sports. The thrill of the unexpected. We all like winning more than losing. We'd all love to be sure we can win every time, but... I'm sorry. We were in the wrong. Good to hear you say that. You know, if you really are that passionate, why not channel that passion into your own health and fitness at the Millennium Training Center? You are a great saleswoman, Sumeri. I'm not sure what you mean by that, trainer. Huh. Anyway, that was worth checking out, but now we're at another dead end. This is not easy, Trainer. Not easy at all. I'm glad you're so into it, but we shouldn't always jump to conclusions. You're right. Some self-reflection would do me some good, I think. In the meantime, there's so much of a ruckus in this huge stadium that no one else cares what they're doing here. That's kind of amazing in a way. Amazing how dramatic it can get here. Just amazing in general. You know, I'm not always the best speaker or the clearest. Ain't that the truth? And some people think I'm too serious about everything. That's also true. But maybe if I were better at relaxing and taking it easy, I'd be better at approaching people like this. I think we're just fine the way you are. We need people who can take things seriously. Thank you, trainer. Although, I know you always find something nice to say. That was a joke. I hope I didn't sound weird or offensive. I didn't? Good, I'm glad. Speaking of amazing things, look at all this team spirit. The team never gives up, but neither do the fans. Even if they always lose, even if they almost win, they never get discouraged. I don't know if those three L's were intentional or not, but hey, trainer, or should I say, sensei? Hey, she's actually dropping the trainer. What? You might think it's weird of me to bring all this up out of nowhere, but I like to relate to people who keep on trying and to people who help them not stay on the path. I'm a trainer after all, and now I've gotten myself thinking, just what exactly is training? What do you think, Sumeri? I think that was the first time that she's called him sensei. People contain multitudes. Everyone has their own internal conflicts. Sometimes what they want to do in the moment conflicts with who they want to be. I see that in a lot of my work. Like, say you start a new diet, but managing your food intake, that's a lot of work. You get tired of it. It's a constant struggle. You're hungry, you miss your favorite foods. It's hard. It hurts. So in that situation, what do you want to do? You might decide to eat, I don't know, a creamy cheese pasta dish. Just think of all that rich, thick cheese and that sweet cream. Maybe some bacon mixed into it. Making me hungry just thinking about it. With pepper sprinkled on top. I want some. Who wouldn't? Making me hungry just thinking about it. After all that pasta, you might want to wash it down with a nice cool chocolate shake. with some of that bittersweet chocolate to balance out the creaminess that's still in your mouth. That'd feel pretty good, wouldn't it? And it would keep you away from the healthy, balanced body you wanted to achieve. Willpower is fragile. The tiniest, most ridiculous thing can just shatter it. Now me, I try to keep things simple and say what I mean. Some people say I'm insensitive or blunt. And not just me, the Athletics Training Club has that reputation, at least from outsiders. And even so, sometimes I see a member work out so hard that they can barely make it home afterwards. And they still show up the next day with the will to keep going. Maybe 1 to 10 people does that. But if you can cherish that one person, help them reach the goal they're going for, sometimes I think that's good enough. Maybe I'm just rambling now. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, what I'm saying, again, is that I respect people who take on that challenge, and the people who help them stay on it. I admire them. I just like them. Can't help it. I like you the same way, Sensei. Oh? You sound surprised. Trainer. Oh, come on. I felt like I ought to say a thank you, but I really couldn't speak. All I could do in the moment was look into her eyes. Hey, part-timer over here! All the part-timers disappeared someplace. Could you give me a drink? Oh, God, you ruined the moment. Uh-huh. The other part-timers disappeared. Well, we'll deal with that later. Here's a drink, nice and cold. Thank you. You ruined the moment. Come on, they were having such an intimate moment right there. Shit. I wanted to see where that was going. Phew, they hit the spot. Yeah, I don't know where they went. I was getting really thirsty. Do you remember about what time they disappeared? Sometime around the second inning, maybe? That was when the match just started heating up. Heat up. So, just when people would be looking for more drinks, they all went off somewhere. What do you think, trainer? Right, it's definitely strange. If we could find where they went off to. Phew! My throat's so dry after all that cheering with no drinks around. Oh, Hanai, we meet again. Oh. Sensei! I didn't know you were working here, Sumeri. Yep, so you said you were thirsty, Hanai? Hold on. Thank you, I was getting a little dizzy. Phew, yeah, just what I needed. I can share all day now. Perfect timing, Sumeri. You'd make a great remedial night. I'd rather be a health knight, just going around making people healthier. That sounds good too. Wait, are health knights a thing? Oh, speaking of drinks, I guess the other part-timers all went off someplace together. Do you know where? Yeah, I saw them all go over that way. Was it a lounge? That's the seats behind this catcher. It'd make a good cheering spot now that I think about it. You could see the whole stadium from there. So for some weird reason, part-timers all gathered in one place from which you can see the whole stadium. I'm pretty sure that means... Sumeri, Sensei, you there? The corporate just called again. They gave us the usual blah 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 and hung up. But thanks to that, I think we got a lead on where they are. Really? Awesome, Ray. What's the lead? It's the reception quality. See, while they were talking, I was going around the stands. And depending on where I was, the call either got clearer or noisier. So if you play hot and cold with that, we'll find them that way. Good job, Ray. Well, we know what to do then. Yes, trainer. Next call with the culprit, we keep them on as long as possible. And we track them down. Hey! Sweet! Alright. We got 4 more episodes we gotta go through, but I will tackle those in the next one. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you then. Later.